adjustments. I think that works. Oh, hello. Let me know if you can hear, see all of the things, just so I can make sure we're all good, all golden. I feel like this is way too close up on me, but you know. Hi, how are you? Yay, everything's crisp and clear. Love to hear it, love to see it. Yes. Love, 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 love. So I literally get on here about 15 minutes prior just to like adjust everything if I need to adjust anything, and so on and so forth. So I'll wait until 6 until everybody gets on to go through everything. So in the meantime, we can chit chat. Oh, well, thank you, HC. Yeah, I just redid the color on it. So, and it was hot. It's hot in Cali right now, where we went from a spring for like 2 days to a summer. So it's always fun around the spring equinox to see how that works out because we normally get like a little bit of rain and then boom, we have summer. Whoa, hi Angel, what is my favorite crystal? I love a moonstone, but I have to say I always go back to the crystal quartz because it's just such a universal thing. I don't know. You guys always ask me my favorite things and I'm always like, ooh, what is it? Just because like I use so many different ones for so many different things. I usually always have on me a sodalite pendant and then a black tourmaline, and then everything else just gets shoved in pockets and things like that. You got the Game of Thrones deck today? Oh my gosh, I really like that deck. But it doesn't have Miss Sunday, so I always like get upset because I love Miss Sunday. Oh, thank you, Brittany. Selena, yes, I am. I ordered it. I don't know when it's going to be here. I pre-ordered that, and I pre-ordered the Numis Tarot. So that tarot is going to be out on the 6th, so in like 2 days, but who knows when I'm going to get it. Same with the Language of Flowers. I also have the Supernatural, the TV show tarot pre-ordered, so that's coming I think around the 27th of this month. And then I've pre-ordered the Disney villains, I've pre-ordered the Labyrinth. So yeah. Yeah. Suggested deck to start learning Marcel Tarot. That is something I have not jumped into yet. I'm learning. So my goal is to learn everything, but your girl doesn't have a lot of time. Amelia, hi! Yes, Disney villains. When I saw that was coming out, I'm like, oh my god, Minerva, you're killing me. She's authored that one, the Labyrinth, and the Supernatural one. Also the Nightmare Before Christmas. Hi, Mimosa! Hi, TDM Caker. Love it. Yeah, so I really don't know about Marcel. I can never say anything. Yes, Kawaii Tarot is super pippish. Is adorable. It's super easy to read with if you're not a beginner. Beginners, it's a little bit more fuzzy because there's not a lot of scenes going on in that one. But and the cards are just a little bit smaller. They're not like a mini. They're not a mini deck. It's just a little bit smaller. Oh, I love the Star Spinner. It's a different type of deck for sure. It's more comic book type manga. Is it manga or manga art? Which deck will be your next video? Can you tell us? At this point, I don't know. What I like to do is film a few in advance, so that way, like, I can make sure I've got a lot for you guys during the week. However, I do not have a next one. So I think what I'm going to do is, since the Creativity Oracle and the Dreamkeepers Oracle were so close together in the poll, I think I'm going to do the Creativity Oracle next. I have not started learning Lenormand. I have not. Thank you so much, Ashley. Hi. Enjoy work. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes well. It's Saturday night, the night before Easter here, so I had to go stop at the grocery store today, and it was surprisingly not busy when we stopped. Elemental Wisdom Tarot. I know that name. I probably have come across it. Yeah, I heard the Lenormand is a little harder to learn. You love it? That's great. Sunday morning. Yeah, I actually am doing things tomorrow. So this live, by the way, is not going to be that long because your girl had a long day. So I'm exhausted. The Elemental Power is the one with the pips for minors. Yeah, that one. I really like the Major Arcanas. I really like the Major Arcanas. I was just a little disappointed with the pip. The pips, they get easier to read once you become more familiar with, it's just like, your random suit of cards, like your bicycle regular playing cards. That's how I usually look at it. So once you start knowing the meanings and the energy behind those particular minor cards, it becomes a little bit easier to read. However, if you're starting out, it's really intimidating to learn with pip cards. Couple more minutes, and then we'll dive into the Dreamkeepers Tarot. Brittany, you were the one asking if I could do a video on reading the pips, right? The Elemental Wisdom, yeah. Okay, yeah, it was you. Okay, so there's really not a big video for me to make other than just that's my explanation for it. It's just having to memorize and learn what those are. Hi, Simplemente. Oh, greetings to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone for being here. This is so much fun. I love going live with you guys, especially seeing the some of you guys that are, been with me for a while on here, back and chatting it up. I love it. North Carolina. Well, welcome. Welcome. We're going to have to start having like a beverage live night too. Hello, Han. How's it going? Nice to see you again. Oh, I love seeing each and every one of you. This is so much fun. I'm recognizing your guys' names. That's awesome. I love it. Yay. So we'll just wait a little bit longer, filter through. Honestly, I have been loving, I have it right here. I've been loving this. It is absolutely stunning and gorgeous. Hi, Adriana from Brazil. Kim from Canada. Hi. Well, welcome. Drinking and doing reviews. Yeah. I have some leftover wine in the fridge, and I thought about it, but I'm like, no. It's so pretty. It's like ridiculously pretty. I love it. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, next time. No one needs to see me tipsy. That's for sure. Too many people already have. We don't need to go there. I'll cheers my imaginary alcohol. Ethereal visions. Yeah, I love it. It's just so beautiful, and I feel like I instant connected with it. All right. Well, how about we dive in? Okay. So I've already kind of looked through the pamphlet. Mystic Beard, hello. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and flip through it right now. So I've already looked through the guidebook to see if there was anything in particular we really needed to know about the deck. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really do. Like, you don't even know. Thank you. Oh. So this is a very, very feminine deck. So she based it around like herself and femininity. So, okay, open. Okay. So in the back it says, inspired by traditional Rider-Waite and Dreamkeepers deck plumbs the spiritual depths of tarot to help readers come to terms with the mysterious forces that influence our lives. The intriguing imagery of Dreamkeepers Tarot represents years of Liz Huston's journey of personal growth and healing and includes new tarot art created especially for this US Game Systems edition. She presents tarot as a mirror that reflects our deep inner truths and reveal our hidden motivations, beliefs, and expectations. Her art creates an alchemical blend of multiple paint media with digital photographic montage, offering signs and symbols to help the reader interpret the tarot in all of its wisdom. Okay, so 78 cards and a 180-page illustrated book. So it's a big box. And it comes with a little ribbon. Okay, putting the book aside for a second. That's how it will come opened. Ooh. So this is really pretty. I have been really loving like the more minimal packaging just because, you know, save the earth and all of that. However, this is a pretty thick book, so I'm not really going to complain that much, especially if you keep your deck in its original packaging. So, I mean, it's whatever you want, I guess. This does come with a ton of spreads. So we've got this here. This looks very promising and interesting. And then, so choosing between two paths. And then we have more. So this was really exciting to see because sometimes you get like just the basic 1, 3, and Celtic Cross. But you have like a few here that look really interesting and fun to play around with. And then it goes into a lot of information about each card in the book. So I'm excited. She does say that she made the queen like the top dog instead of the king in this deck. So that might mess around with some of your guys' viewpoints about the tarot. However, you know, when you author your own deck, you author your own deck. She did have a paragraph here I wanted to read real fast, but I think we just covered it all. It's basically a very feminine deck, and she wanted to make sure that the femininity was seen as more of a leading force than the masculine. However, she does say that just because it is a feminine deck doesn't mean it's meant for people who identify female. It's just to see and showcase the more feminine aspects of yourself. So that was cool. All right. Ooh. So that's how it looks with the ribbon. Okay, so I got my little makeshift armrest. So there's the back. It is empowering. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I get it that some people don't like, you know, they like the male and the female to be male and a female because of the energy. Totally get it. Okay. So if you can't see, let me know and I'll adjust the lighting, but it's very much like the Llewellyn size deck. Yeah, the diversity for me is a huge thing when I look at the deck, and I kind of don't know if this deck does because I kind of looked through it a little bit already. But the cardstock is not bad. It's not terrible. It's still very I was going to say flickable, very bendable, but it snaps back. All right. Ooh, that's interesting. She renamed it. The Creatrix. You know what? It takes patience to learn tarot because you kind of learn it at your own pace, whatever makes sense to you. There's many different ways to start out learning. I just say dive in because otherwise everybody learns differently. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this without the reflection here. So let me move over a little bit. Dang it. Okay, this is going to have to do. Ooh. I like the backgrounds of the trees here. Thank you. Thank you. I get a lot of compliments about that peacock lamp. Yes, I'm visual and hands-on as well. And so like I need to be able to see you do it, and then I need to do it with you. Like very tactile. I can't just read about it and then do it. Like it doesn't. I did steal this lamp from my mom, yeah. I think honestly, yeah, this would be more of a dreamy type deck for sure. I know, my videos are dangerous. They're dangerous. I just ordered Pamela Chen's Witchling Tarot too, so that should be coming up soon. Because I really love her Crystal Unicorn deck so much. Yeah, I already told her. I said, just so you know, that lamp really ties my room together, and so you will not be getting it back right now. At least for a while until I find another one. This is a very dreamy deck for sure. I don't know if I like this one better than the Mystic Moments Tarot, but they're definitely similar feeling. That's really cool with the puzzle pieces. Temperance has been following me around all week. Yes, there's a Witchling like Oracle deck, and then there is the Witchling Academy. Ooh, shaky. Where's... Yeah, it's definitely different. I'm gonna try to move this. There we go. Thank you. Little ring light, you're not doing your work. That's really cool. I'm going to point out, though, that I'm not seeing much diversity in this. I really like this star card. That is really cool. That's really pretty, too. Ooh. That's cool. I don't know. I think I like the mystical moments better, personally. Good morning, Liberius. Hello. Welcome. I don't like thick cardstock. I'm going to tell you that right now. Yeah, there is no diversity in this so far. So, my nails. They are literally cheap glue-on nails because I have not been vaccinated yet, so I am not going to salons. I agree, TD Caker. Yeah, it is. The one really thick cardstock deck that I have is the Star Child Tarot, which I love. And the reason I don't complain too much about that one is because I use it for specific things and I don't shuffle like shuffle that. Thank you. I actually got them off of Amazon. Yeah, right now my nails are really icky, and so I apologize if you see them because ew. But I had to not only do my hair and all of that, but housework and gardening and weeding. And so those nails just kept popping off. I was like, forget about it. But I do prefer me a thinner deck just because I like to manipulate it a little bit. Oh, thank you, Peanut. Anime God, I do on the lives. I do readings usually after we do like a walkthrough, or I'll do readings over on my TikTok live. But I haven't set up like actual reading schedules yet. I mean, this is a really pretty deck, but I'm not overly excited about it. Are you? It's really kind of bland in my opinion. Yeah, I think it's a beautiful concept, but I feel like I was already spoiled with the mystic moments. Yeah, empty. Yeah, I feel like I like this because it's like a flamingo. I really like that. But like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot that could have been added. I'm not getting any like real big feelings about it. And normally if I'm not getting a lot of like feelings of good, bad, in between, either way, then I'm not really going to connect with the deck. Lakshana, is that how you say your name? Hi, welcome, welcome. Aphrodite, no, you didn't miss that much. You missed us going through a very undiverse deck. We were just talking about how it's not really given us any kind of feel. Oh, yay, good. Good, I'm glad I said it right. I'm trying really hard to pronounce names correctly, but if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that my pronunciation is awful and atrocious. And like, I was a 4.0 student, and so English was like one of those things that I was really in love with, and I can write all dang day, but I can't pronounce anything. The Three of Swords, that's a really neat way to have it, but I've been reading tarot for over 10 years. More so, but like I went in and out of it. Like I stopped for a while. And then I just jumped back into it rather abruptly. Thank you, Lakshana. I really appreciate it. I love the Ethereal Illumination deck. I've been working with it and it's stunning. Yeah, lackluster is a really good way to put this. I have been looking at the Hush Tarot. It's kind of one of those things where I'm like, I kind of like the idea of it, but I don't think I would use it. And nobody has requested it, so not that I remember seeing, so I haven't. They are pretty bland, yeah. How many decks do I own now? I really don't know. I know it's over 100. I'm in need of a redo on my shelf. You want to be a professional tarot reader? Can you get? I actually don't have any tips other than just start. Just do it. People will come to you. People will find you. Especially if they like your vibe, they can feel like they can trust you, they'll come. When I first started out, I was just reading anybody and everybody. Thank you so much, Brittany. I appreciate it. I feel like I'm just covering the whole deck up. You know, it's okay to be nervous. It's okay. You know, I'm still nervous, especially with starting something new. I'm always going to be nervous. Exactly, anime god. Exactly. Nothing happens overnight. And so a lot of the times we can get frustrated with the fact that like we want something so bad and we feel like we've worked so hard that why isn't it happening right now? But I really do feel like everything is within perfect timing and it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. Sometimes there are setbacks, just like with anything and everything, but you know, you just keep trucking along. If you love what you do, then keep going. Let me get back here because I've seen comments and they've passed. Oh, we can definitely take a look at the sea melody after this. I think we need a more beautiful deck that has a palette cleanser. Oh my god, that's horrible. I'm just not thrilled with this. I thought I was going to love this. I just don't. How do I choose which tarot or oracle deck in which situation? Honestly, it's whatever my intuition is calling me for that particular question or situation. So for instance, if I'm doing a reading for a family member or for a friend, because normally that will come up, I'm just like, oh yeah, I got you. I'll give them an option of what deck that I like. I'll pull like 4 decks and send them a picture or have them choose right in front of them what they're drawn to, because if they're feeling connected to that deck, then they're going to feel connected more to the message too. So especially if I'm doing it over the internet, or I sound so old. If I'm doing it, you know, from distance, then I'll send them a picture and be like, okay, which deck do you feel drawn to? And then that way it's an extra connection for their energy. That is really pretty though. Let me try to go back. Liviosa, do you like it? Do I ever give a reading where someone doesn't resonate with the message? Yes, and it's either a couple of things. It's we dive a little bit deeper. We'll get more, like we'll use some oracle cards for confirmation, or I'll just be like, I don't know what this means, but maybe in a couple of days it might make sense. And that's usually what happens. Or they'll be like, well, it doesn't make sense in this situation, but it makes sense if we're talking about this one over here. And I'm like, okay, well, there's obviously a message that you needed to hear about this because this is what's coming through. So, and then there's times too, for instance, like I can't tell you if you're going to get pregnant, like if that's going to happen. I can possibly see if things are in a good state to try, but it will never tell me or let me know if someone is actually pregnant or if someone is going to die, like none of those big world things. And sometimes like I will not get any answer for a particular situation. Like I'm blocked off, like they will not let me see. So there's been plenty of times where that's happened. And I'm like, they don't want me to know, so I'm assuming you're not ready to know yet, or it's just it's still in the works. So there's a lot of weirdness like that, and I love it. You know, Mystic Beard, I wouldn't say that you're the odd man out because a lot of people really like this deck. So for me personally, I'm just not seeing I don't know, it's kind of bland. That's all I'm gonna say about it, because it's beautiful, but like there's so many white people, like it's just there's not enough depth for me in it, and I am completely somebody who's like take me out of the picture. It's how you feel about it. It's what you get from it. And that's why there's so many different decks, and that's why it's so fun to do these flip throughs and these unboxings, because you actually get to see if you can connect with it, if this is something that you are going to want to use and utilize, and what images you see in the pictures and how they make you feel are important. So just because I don't connect with it doesn't mean you don't, and it doesn't mean that it's wrong. I often, oh, hello, Weird Thumb. I often feel bad if I don't connect with the deck because I know how much time and effort someone puts into it. So, but it's not a bad thing to connect with something that somebody doesn't. No, Liberius, no, not at all. It's okay. Brittany, just try your friends, like, or family members that you're close with, because sometimes it's not fun reading for family. Especially if you're not close with them, because it's like some things do come out and you're like, wait, this is some family tea. um, so the general thing to do if you don't like a deck is you can give it away or you can resell it. People buy used decks all the time. I consider myself more of a collector, so I'll just keep it on the shelf. Because for me, I'm kind of like that hoarder mentality in a way. I'm not a hoarder, but I have that mentality like I'm going to keep it because someday I'm going to want to use it. And if I give it away, then I'm never going to be able to find it again. So especially now with the rapid turnaround of how decks only get printed once or their first edition, and then like for instance the whole Doreen Virtue thing where like she gave up her, or she renounced her spirituality and found Christianity or something like that, and so now she's like doesn't want anything to do with her old decks. Well, now all of her old decks that she was originally the author of go for like hundreds of dollars because she's non-existent anymore. So are these like Beanie Babies? I wouldn't say so, but like I don't know. For me it's also like a little bit of nostalgia. It's like, I used it and I put it on the channel, and so now like I don't know. It's like a check mark. When you're personally going to buy a deck and can only afford one, how do you decide? Pendulum. Yeah, you can use a pendulum, or you just go with the gut, or you can do the eeny meeny. I don't know. I usually go with my gut. Do I have any of the Clairs? See, that's hard for me to give an answer to because I don't know what the proper way is. I've seen things. I hear things every once in a while. Like I'll have the ringing in the ears, but I don't attribute that to being like clairaudient. I attribute that as like, okay, there's something that like I'm seeing or thinking of that is like, that's a confirmation, or like I might be getting a download of a thought. It's a really weird kind of thing. So I don't know if that's like, oh, that's a sign that you're clairaudient, because I hear many different things. I'm not a medium, so I couldn't be an expert in that. However, I do have like really strong intuition. I was always able to pick up on energy in a room, pick up on so more empathic. However, I don't like giving myself any labels, and I don't like giving myself any like expert knowledge. Like I don't consider myself an expert in anything. I don't consider myself like I wouldn't say I was a psychic. I wouldn't say any of those things. I just maybe I'm just not confident in myself or what I'm feeling, but at the same time, like I only know what I've experienced. So I've seen things, I've heard things. There's times where, like I just have a husband here and 2 dogs. So like if I hear somebody call my name and I'm like looking around like, oh, babe, did you say something? And he's like, no. I'm like, oh, well, that's weird. So like things like that. And like, for instance, if I'm going to somebody's house and it feels really heavy, I'm like, okay, what's going on? Like, or if somebody's coming into my space, I usually have I have my long selenite bar in my foyer. So when people come in through the door, the negative energy gets dispelled and all what they're carrying is dispelled. The house is always having cleansed stuff going on. So like the negative energy doesn't enter my home. However, when I go out, it's very, very claustrophobic sometimes because of everybody's crazy energy, especially this past year, dealing with all of those emotions and the craziness. It was very overwhelming. So I very much stuck inside. Well, we had to, but like it was very good to stay inside for me. Hopefully that answers the question. That was very long-winded. The Angel Answers deck. Okay, so I have that deck. I didn't really like it to begin with because I'm like, okay, because I don't read the whole guidebook. And since I didn't do a video on it, I didn't read the guidebook before I was using it. I'm like, why are all of these like different? There's like different borders, different colors on some of these. And then I'm like, oh, because there's like 3 different sections of cards, 3 different groupings. There's like an answer, a timeline, and then like spirit message. And so now I kind of get it a little bit, but like I don't connect with it that much either. It's one of those cards where I'm like, okay, if I need like a time frame, I'll use, but yeah. Yeah, Liberius. Yeah, the snapshots. Yeah. Generic and bland. Yeah, old history books. Yeah. So sorry, I'm reading comments that I missed a lot. I started with the Everyday Witch Tarot and Oracle, and it worked great. But now that I've obsessed over the Star Spinner Tarot and Spirit Animal Oracle so much that, oh, have you cleansed it? Sometimes, okay, so this is what I've experienced with working with having a lot of decks and then not working with them and then going back and working with them again. It's just getting to know them again. It's just putting your energy back into the decks again. Sometimes if they've sat for a while, like I've had decks I haven't touched in a year. So sometimes you need to get familiar with that deck again and connect with it a little bit again. So just spending time with it and then it'll be back to normal. At least that's what I've experienced. So try that. Sometimes it just might not be that deck that you use for that particular question too. So that could also be an issue. Yeah, used decks. I have a lot of used decks actually that I found at thrift stores. Hello, Richard. Super Lunas. Okay, I have seen it and I need to get it. So I'm working on that. Janet, don't worry about it. Hello. Hi, Gemini Goddess. Thank you so much. Livio said, hey, whatever you feel. Hello, June. Okay, so I'm going to try to shuffle the Dreamkeepers Tarot. I'm going to pull you down so we can see. This was my little arm sit area. So, whoop, that was user error. That was just me watching the camera and not the cards. It shuffles just fine. I have no problem with the cardstock. It's a little glossy, so it does have that nice little film on it. They feel good in your hand. Like there's nothing inherently bad about this deck. I'm just gonna see what the guidebook has to say. But like I'm not feeling it. Let's try for the King of Wands here. I'll adjust you back up. Okay. So the King of Wands, bam. Little gentleman in a theater. they have all of their quart cups in the back, which is interesting. I don't know how I feel about having the quart section be completely separate from the rest of the suit. I feel like that's just like an extra step that like doesn't need to be done. But, you know, to each their own. Okay, there it is. Self-confidence, leader, commanding an atmosphere of daring expression. Okay, I'm not going to read all of this. You guys don't need to hear it. It just describes the whole, the imagery in the card, which is phenomenal. I really love when the author describes the imagery because it's really helpful, especially to beginners, for why they chose the particular symbol or color or something like that. It's really intriguing and fun, and it gives another depth to your understanding. But the divinatory message is pretty paragraphic. All right, but they do have the keywords and then the reversed card meaning as well. I mean, I don't hate it, but do I want to use it every day? No. I'm really disappointed in the lack of diversity, especially with this being a newer deck. But she did start on this deck in like 2008, and it took her like 12 years to finish it. So props to that. However, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm always like beating a dead horse, so to speak, with this. But like, it's not that hard. It is not that hard to add people of color, people of different body sizes into your art. Like, it really is not that hard. So for me, tarot is for everybody. I will always say that. So it's very important for you to be represented, for you to see yourself in your art. And to me, it doesn't take anything away from the divinatory meaning. If you have white skin or you have really dark skin, like if you are a different ethnicity, it does not take anything away from the deck. So for me, it's one of those things where I'm a stickler about it, and it bugs me when I don't see it, especially if it's a newer deck. I know the Super Lunaris deck, I looked through that and it was beautiful. I need to purchase that. So that's what I look for. That's one of the biggest things that I look for in a new deck. I was asked this question by Bree, so not Brittany, but she asked me what I look for in a deck if I could do a video on it. And I will be doing that because I feel like that's important. Because there's always like a little checklist in my mind when I'm doing these unboxing and flip through videos of like what I'm looking for specifically and what we should collectively be looking for, diversity and representation being one of them. I really liked the Star Spinner Tarot because there was different lover cards, which I've never seen before. Like, it's phenomenal to have different representation like that. So I'm excited to see more and more decks becoming inclusive. And the thing with the whole male-female energy thing, I get. But at the same time, if you're a person looking specifically for that, then you would go for that deck. So for instance, if you're looking for a non-binary gender kind of fluid type deck, usually you would probably go for a more animal or object-y kind of theme, because then that way you're not seeing specifically, you know, a king or a queen. I really liked the Spacious Tarot for that reason, because even the names were changed. But there are some people that are a stickler for their, you know, knight, king, queen being a certain way. I get it. I'm not going to tell you it's right or wrong. I'm just saying there are options available, and that's one of the things that I look for. Anyway, tangent, sorry. All right. Would you say that literally cleansing the cards is a form of cleansing? I mean, yeah. Thank you. The tarot cloth is from the, oh my gosh. One of the decks that was sent to me, and I can't think of the name right now, and I'm like, I feel really bad about that. Oh my gosh. I'll remember it in a minute. Shuffle. Yeah. The guidebook is really detailed, Liberius. It's really detailed, and I do like it and appreciate it for that. Oh, my shirt. It's a Stephen Rhodes shirt, and I have like a lot of Stephen Rhodes stuff. You can find him. His stuff is usually at Spencer's Gifts, as well as his own website. You can search Stephen Rhodes, and it'll come up. The animal totem tarot, yes. Private readings, Yasmin, I want to, but I think I'm going to start doing them as part of Patreon, which I still have to set up. I did get me a P.O. box, so good on me for that. I finally did some adulting. So yes, I want to start doing the readings, but I want to make sure that I'm doing it in a fair and timely manner. And I feel like if I do it with Patreon, it like makes sense, because then I'm not like charging in a way. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's more fair to do it that way than it is to be overwhelmed, because I get asked a lot about that. So just trying to figure out the schedules and systems and that sort of a thing. But I do go live here every other Saturday. Hopefully it will be a thing. And so after we go through decks, we can do some readings, as well as I do go live on my TikTok and do free readings there. I love Tarot of the Divine. Oh, Gemini, thank you. Hi, Laura. What's my big three in astrology? I want you guys to guess. Adulting is so hard. I hate it. I'm a millennial, so I hate, like, I don't answer the phone. You do not get to talk to me unless it's in a text form. Like, I do not answer the phone. Yeah, so anyway, the Dreamkeepers Tarot is it's beautiful. It's very, very beautiful, but I'm just a little disappointed with that. I don't mind the cardstock. I just feel like, for me, Mystic Moments tops it. And I did get the Oracle, so the Mystic Moments Oracle. So I will be doing a video on that too. But yeah, I was hoping that I would really like this. I mean, it's not terrible. It's a pretty deck. It's just one that I don't connect with. And I really hope that maybe if I work with it, sometimes first impressions can be, a little tricky. Hopefully if I work with it, it'll get a little bit better. Or maybe I just use it for like dream recall or something like that. So there's always ways of using your deck. Sometimes it doesn't come to the forefront of your mind. Like, you don't realize what you got it for until like later on. You're like, oh, what was the deck that, oh, the Darkwood Tarot, my go-to shadow working deck. If there is something that I need to know, I pull out that bad boy. Same with the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. That one's fun to work with for shadow work too, because it's a little darker than normal tarot. But yeah, like, I feel like shadow work is extremely important, so I try to do that at least once a month, to do some readings, what I need to like get off my chest, or what am I putting, in the back of my mind that I need to bring to the forefront. So things like that. Sorry, my flippin' big ol' hands. I should do every Saturday. I am a Gemini. You've never seen the Mystic Moments deck, the Tarot, or the Oracle? Taurus energy. Hi, Isabel from Chile. Yeah, so I'm a Gemini sun, and then I am Pisces rising and Pisces moon. So all of them emotions. Yeah, I'm one of those people that if I'm getting into, like, if I have an argument or like I'm upset, like just mad, like I cry automatically. Or like I am like a drop of a hat crier. I will cry at commercials. I will what? There was a TikTok that I watched of this like golden retriever or something just like being cute, and I started crying, and my husband's just like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I don't know, it's so cute." So like instant tears. Yeah, and I'm like even thinking about crying, I'm like, eh. So if you want, I do have the grab it. The Sirens. I always want to call it the Sirens melody deck. If you want to kind of flip through it. I have not made a video on it yet. I have been playing with it because I could not wait. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I mean, oh my God, it's so beautiful. And it's velvety, like, it's just, oh. So we can flip through that, or we can do that on another night. It's up to you guys. We can do some readings, or we can just chill. June. My birthday's in June. Mystic Beard, I have the Mystic Moment Tarot video on my channel if you want to look at it. It's very similar to this one, but I prefer it a lot more. Oh, I love Libras. I love Libras. I surround myself with Libras, it seems, and Aquariuses. Readings, deck, readings. Okay. It is an indie deck. Quite a hefty one. Well, let's do readings since that weighed out, and we can do this on another live, or I can do it on a video. But yeah. So let's see. Let's maybe do like another 20, 30 minutes, and then we'll call it a day. Scorpio sun in Western astrology, but I'm a Libra sun in Vedic astrology. I don't know what's accurate. You know what? I always go with how you feel. Like, to me, that's... Oh, stop. No. So everybody's sign, just because, so like, for instance, take me, a Gemini. Everybody looks at Gemini as being two-faced and like you can't trust them because they talk behind your back and blah, blah, blah. No. Was I a gossiper? Girl, in my teens, yes. Like, I love me the drama. I will sip the tea. But I'm not going to, you know, everybody's different because you have all these different aspects in your birth chart. Your birth chart is completely unique. So yeah, it's a misconception. So there's all of these, you know, different misconceptions about each sign. Like, Scorpios are always like backstabbers and evil and liars and manipulators. They're not. I know plenty of Scorpios who are the most amazing people ever because the way that your birth chart is lined up. Yeah. So there's a lot of Libras in my life, and I love them immensely. Like, I love Libras. There's some that when they're young, they're very much, what's the word I want to say? Not vain, but you know, they're into love, and they love themselves and they love other people. Yeah, what is Vedic? I've heard of it before, but I've not utilized it. I just know of like the regular stuff. Oh, Selena, that's the thing. You gotta, don't listen to everybody. I'm always one of those people that like, when people say negative things, you have to like stop and look at where they're getting their information from, or like why they are saying that to you. Is it because they're jealous? Is it because they are insecure about themselves? Like, where are they getting that information from, and why would they want to tell you that? Like, yeah, always defend yourself, but like, don't listen to all of that. You know who you are. That's the thing. You know who you are and what you're about. So that first and foremost, everything else doesn't matter. You know, if they don't know you personally and they don't, know what you're about, then don't take their opinion, because it doesn't matter. Opinions are like let me rephrase this. So I used to care a lot about what people think, and to a degree I still do, but at the same time, if I'm insecure about what they're thinking or feeling toward me, I have to then look at it like, are they paying my bills? Are they putting food on my table? Are they putting gas in my car? Do they pay my health insurance? Blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. Because if they don't, then it doesn't matter. So yeah, sometimes you suppress things. Well, does anybody have a question that they want me to ask the cards? I will not be using the Dreamkeeper Tarot. Exactly, Han. Yes, exactly. Like, there's been plenty of negativity, and especially in this last week with Aries season starting, I was just like, whoa, where did all this come from? And then I'm like, Aries season. Can you pull a card for my love life? Yes. Is there something particular, Mimosa? Or you just want me to see what comes out? Selena, yes, remind me. Okay, Mimosa. Sorry, I'm getting more incense out because I've been obsessed with this frankincense and myrrh incense lately. I thought I was buying one little pack, and I got like 10. I mean, it was cheap too, so I was thinking that it was just the one little pack. It showed up, and I was like, oh, well, all right, then I better like it. Lizbeth, I can see, I can try. Sometimes it won't let me know. So what we'll do is, okay, Mimosa, and then Selena, and then Lizbeth, and then Pant or Nova. So in that order, just remind me. And then Kim, and then Brittany. Okay, Mimosa, what I have been feeling about my love life, true. Okay. So we'll do it in that order. I have a hard time keeping track, so just remind me. This is why I need schedules. All right, let's see. I'm going to use the Ethereal Visions for you, Mimosa. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I feel like I'm not. Knight of Pentacles. Mimosa. Let's keep going, but this is a good start. So this is loyalty, and this is hard work and dedication. Planting the seeds for future harvest. Slow and steady, though, is the energy. So And then you have Knight of Cups. Okay, so obviously you're going in the right direction, in my opinion. Whatever you were thinking, I think is what's going on. Okay. Let me pull a little bit more and see. Okay. So 5 of Pentacles, this is being worried. The worry, maybe like that you're not a part of it, feeling of being left out, like left out in the cold. But we have Justice, so this is like a good sign. So I think maybe this feeling left out is what you're worried about. But I see nothing but good signs from what is in front of me. Yes, Abby, thank you. I'm going to have to keep scrolling back up and down. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense, Mimosa. Four of Cups. So it seems like there might be an offer for you. So like with the Knight of Cups here, and then with the Four of Cups, there might be something that you're not seeing or might not be paying attention to, but there's an offer there. So is it the person I'm thinking about? So here's the thing. There's 2 knights here. So I'm looking at these in 2 ways. Okay, the Knight energy. So yeah, I'm looking at this in 2 ways. This being the person that you're thinking about, and then this being the offer or the love connection. Other than that, it could be that there are 2 people, but what I'm picking up and what I'm putting down with the cards is that this is the person that you're thinking of, and that there's going to be an offer. Something that you're not paying attention to, or maybe you're not seeing, but there's an offer. Those 2 cups. And the Justice is like harmony and balance. And so that's a really good thing to see in a relationship. Okay, I'm going to move on. Selena. Okay, Star Spinner Tarot. Let me grab it. Being all specific. Where did I put it? Ah. Bright Future Tarot was the tarot that I got with this altar cloth. That's what it was. Okay, Star Spinner Tarot. What to focus on your next semester. Do I have all of the... Oh, good. Okay. I was like, do I have all of the other cards that it came with in the deck? But I don't. Queen of Wands. Okay, so being bold and confident, independent, creative, accepting your confidence and your creativeness. Confidence is what I'm hearing big. Then we have the Emperor. Okay, so we need to make sure we're using our planner. We need to make sure that we're thoroughly taking the time to have some structure. because at least from what I remember of school, sometimes things can get a little chaotic, especially at the start of a new semester. So taking control, taking charge of, you know, your scheduling, your planning, note-taking. Note-taking. Okay, some of you are not wanting to be. Yeah, we've got some new inspiration coming, so focus on your creativity. And always, creativity is not just art stuff. It's also, you know, using your mind, that sort of a thing. New things coming, new ideas. Then we have the Queen of Swords, so fact base. And then we've got good luck coming. Cycles too. So this is a start of a new cycle, but a really good one from the looks of it. So what you should focus on, planning. Planning is a huge one. It's from what I'm hearing. Scheduling. Creative. Leading yourself, taking charge of yourself. Okay, hold on. Sorry. You are prepared. Oh, good. Good. So yeah, I would just take advantage of this new cycle that you have been going into. Nerve-wracking. Oh, I bet. I think you knowing this now and going into it with this clear structure is going to be the difference, going to make the difference. But yeah, just act on your new ideas. Be confident in your ideas. Also, be confident in your decisions, in your creativity. And just know that this is a brand new cycle. Speak your truth. Yeah. I think it's going to be good. Focus on those things and then, yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad. Okay. All right. Who was next? Let me go back to the order. Lizbeth. Okay. I would love to know if there are children in my near future. Okay. So I can try to read for this. A lot of the times it does not allow me to know a dang thing about that. So just putting that out there because I've tried before and it'll let me know like if things are fertile, if that makes sense. But other than that, sometimes it doesn't, like a hard yes and a hard no is not going to come. So let me just see what comes out. So I'm setting the intention that if I see the Empress or the Six of Cups, if those come out, then I'm going to take that as a sign that yes, there will be, okay? Knight of Swords and Temperance. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me see what else I can see here. Knight of Swords, that's pretty quick moving and a focus driven knight. Temperance is about balance and moderation. Ooh. Okay, Ace of Wands. That's my man card. Creation. Okay, that's a good sign. We have the Five of Pentacles. So this was interesting that it popped up for you as well. So I'm taking this as a worry, taking this as a possible concern about your health. So do yourself a favor and make sure you're, getting doctor appointments to help that along, to see if there's anything like a checkup. Let's see if I can get any of those cards to come out. We've got Two of Cups, so that's a good sign too. That's a union. That's harmony, which is interesting with Temperance too. health as well, because if you see the little, this is the universal health medicine symbol. So what I'm getting is go get checked up, go to the doctor, and then start maybe planning, seeing what your next steps could be. And preparation is what I'm hearing. So, I mean, I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but I'm not saying that it's not. From what I've pulled, I'm getting more of, you need to get yourself prepared, like in a good way. Yeah, there's some attachments that maybe you need to let go of with this Devil card. And this could be you in your mind too. When that comes up, there's some attachment issues. But you also have the Fool, which is leaping into the situation, like taking a leap of faith, a new beginning. So I see things in a good way here. I'm not getting any confirmation, but I do strongly suggest going and making a doctor appointment. So hopefully that resonates. Hopefully that helps. Okay, and then next we have, let me scroll back up. Okay. Pantera. What you need to know about your craft? Yes, let me see what comes up here. Do you have a specific craft? Sorry, the comments fade away, and so I have to go back up and scroll and okay. Ooh, are you a manifester? 9 of Cups. Look at that. That's a wish fulfillment card. That is you asking and you receiving. King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is someone who has worked hard for everything that they've got. Very generous. It could be someone, a male figure in your life, like a boss. Or a leader in what you do, and you going to them for advice. Someone who's very generous and generous with not only like money in that sort of sense, but generous like with their knowledge, possibly. Ooh. There's like a huge opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles. That's money. That's like either a bonus or an opportunity coming your way. I'm trying to see about this. Like, is this a craft, or are we talking about like witchcraft or like tarot? We have King of Swords too. This is like authority, leader. Got 2 kings on the board. You are welcome, Lisbeth. You're very welcome. This is success. Cycle, a new cycle too, or one that's ended and now you're beginning a new one, but success nonetheless. All right, Selena. Thank you for hanging out. I always enjoy seeing you. Witchcraft Tarot in general. Oh, okay. Because I'm like, this isn't making sense. I'm like, so yeah, it seems like you very much are someone who like can manifest with this Nine of Cups. Like things are going to start coming your way. As far as tarot in general, I feel like this is something that you can get paid to do. People are going to start coming to you, especially with this Ace of Pentacles coming. This is like an opportunity. So, and then the World, this is a brand new start and success. So, and then this is with this King of Swords taking charge and being like fact-based too. I think you're overthinking it. I think like you're like, with these two King energies here, I feel like, sorry, things in my head. All good. I think you have exactly what it takes to do this whole thing. You have exactly what it takes. However, you're too in your head about it. And that's why I'm laughing, because like I can relate so much. I think that you're seeing things kind of maybe too fact-based or too like black and white, and like you're overthinking things. Hopefully that makes sense. But like, stop, knock it off, because you're good. And again, this is making me think of the law of attraction. So for you, make sure that you're not dealing with the negative self-talk, or not, drowning in it, because sometimes we can drown in that, and then that will take on a whole new thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're good, girl. Or I'm assuming, I'm sorry, I shouldn't. I always ask for pronouns because I do that. I don't ever want to offend. But yeah, you're good. Brand new beginning for you. Okay. Gotta go to the next one. Okay, who was next? Sorry. Okay. Okay, Kim, card for your career. That one. Ooh, you're focusing too much on the negative already. So with this Five of Cups, there's two full cups back here, but you're focusing too much on the spilt milk here. So just know that things are still good. Things are going to be good. Sometimes we have setbacks, and that's okay. Oh, it's jumping. Hold on, sorry. Okay. So we have 10 of Pentacles, which is a fantastic sign. This is, money. We're good. We're golden. Also very much like a legacy card too, but like in the terms of career, you're good. Four of Cups here. This tells me that there's a potential offer that maybe you're not seeing. This could be boredom too, depending on what you're dealing with. I'm just going off of no info. So there could be a job opportunity that you weren't looking for that might be coming your way. So let's see what else I can see here. But 10 of Pentacles, that's a really good sign to have in a career reading. It means like things are okay. So we have the Artist here, which is like a creation card, like literal artist putting pen to paper. I also look at it kind of like the Ace of Wands. So it's like you creating things into existence. But I also got this Three of Swords. So something tells me that you might not be happy with your current job situation. Sorry, I'm going to scroll back down to see. Okay, right? Yeah. Okay. So I think maybe, sorry, my dogs. Dogs barking outside, so my dogs are barking inside. So I do apologize. I'm getting the feeling too that you're more creative with the artist card coming up. So like you're more of a creative type person rather than like a 9-to-5er. Yeah, you're feeling trapped. I would think outside the box. I think that there's something that you're maybe not seeing right away as far as a job. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. This is doing kind of like independent, like you're making your own money, you're doing your own thing. I kind of look at this as a self. When we're talking about career, I look at this as like someone who's in business for themselves. Like you are the business. And then Knight of Swords, focus, drive, determination, charge forth energy. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. I see you finding something else, but it fitting for you. I see you being pretty unhappy with the situation that you're in, and I feel like you feel like you're trapped. But there is something there that you're maybe not seeing, or maybe you don't want to think about it because in your head you're like, that's never going to work out. I don't think I could ever do that. However, from what I'm looking at, I very much think you can. I'm not seeing anything like, I feel like it might be an opportunity for you. Okay, and then, oh, good, Kim. If you don't mind me asking, what is this artist card that I'm thinking about? Peanut. Oh, good. Okay, who was next? Okay, Brittany. Kitten's really sick. Can you ask the cards about the energy surrounding the situation? I can try. I'm gonna do, you know what? I'm gonna do the unicorn one for that. I'm so sorry to hear about that. It's a very tough thing to have to go through. All right, let's see what it can tell me here. Oh, I'm starting to get emotional. Sorry. If I start crying, don't get concerned. It's just a reaction. A lot came out, so hold on. Okay, so we have the 6 of Pentacles that popped out first. So this is nostalgia. This is also the past. So I'm getting, since this is your sister's cat, it's been with her for a while. Strength card, this is definitely the whole, the cat itself needs to have that strength, that inner strength, the will to keep going. Compassion as well. So I'm also getting the 4 of Swords here, which is rest and having the kitten cat comfortable. 7 of Cups, this is just, I feel like there's a lot going on. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot going on. Like, I can't pinpoint it to one thing. Like, I can't say it's the liver. I can't say... I'm getting really emotional. I'm so sorry. Like these kinds of readings they get me emotional. Eight of Cups, this is moving on. Knight of Wands, this is quick energy. And then we have the Sun, which is happiness, health, and vitality, which is really weird here. This is why I'm like, I don't know. I keep hearing like they've lived a good life. I keep like getting like, it's okay. It's going to be okay. And like, I'm getting really like, I've got goosebumps. Let me see. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Hold on. They kind of all flew out, so hold on just a second. Sorry. It's like they're like on alert all the time, these dogs. Okay. Always. I love them for it though, because then like I know like, okay, I'm not hearing something weird or whatever. Anyway, back to the reading. We've got the moon. So this is unseen things. So this is things that we don't know. These are things that we are not aware of, that we can't see. But we have the world, which is success, which is also cycles. Oh my goodness, boys. It's okay. I'm not getting anything in particular to tell me what it is that's going on. However, all I can say is from what I'm seeing is that she's lived or I'm assuming I always do that with cats. I don't know why it's a thing. Dogs are always boys, cats are always girls. The cat has lived a wonderful, wonderful life. The cat is super happy. And I feel like this is just the next their next journey is what I'm trying to say. Is I can't pinpoint what is going on. I feel like there's multiple things with that Seven of Cups. I feel like there's a lot possibly that we don't even know, that we can't see, that maybe the vet can't even see. But I'm hearing it's going to be okay. I'm hearing like, don't worry, like it's going to be okay. I don't know whether that's like, that cat's going to bounce back, or that like, don't worry, I've lived a good life, I'll be okay situation. And like I said, sometimes I can't see for a reason. So, hopefully that helps. I'm not getting much of anything, but other than just make sure the cat's comfortable. I hate doing readings like this because then I'm so sad. Oh, now I'm sorry. I'm getting the comments now. Sorry. Invasive surgical. Oh, okay, that's why. Hi, Pokey Journeys. Yeah, I'm not. I would definitely get that second opinion, because maybe they're going to be able to see what we can't see with that moon card. But like I've got the sun, so I'm hoping that it works out okay, especially with the world. So maybe the surgery will be a success and start a brand new cycle, especially if the kitten's young. I will say from experience, I had a cat, and he was very old when we took him in. He wasn't eating, and so we took him to the vet, and they saw a whole bunch of tumors in his intestines. And they didn't know for sure if it was cancerous or not, but they were like, well, it's cancer, obviously. And they're like, if he were younger, we could do this surgery and remove them all. However, he was an old boy. And so they're like, the surgery will it will put him in not a good position. So with the kitten being young, I think that there's a good idea that, or there's a good chance. So just get a second opinion and just keep him comfortable. There's a lot of unseens here. But I'm also getting the feeling too that he'll bounce back like quickly once they figure out what's not, what's going on. But yeah, I'm hearing keep him comfortable, that it's going to be okay. Peanut, yes. So I have a list, and then so you'll be the last one on my list. Let me get back to the list here. Okay. Abby. Oh, thank you so much, Abby. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what I can see here. Ooh, 8 of Wands. That's quick movement, quick energy. Well, that can symbolize the long distance too. Hold on, sometimes they like to take forever to come out. Okay, 4 of Swords. That's very interesting. Hold on, let's keep going. Four of Swords is usually about rest. It's usually about meditation, recovery. Two of Pentacles, juggling. Oh, juggling that long distance, juggling feelings. Star. Okay, well, the star is hope. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. The star is hope and guidance. And it's also like, you know, your guiding stars. Is that how it works? Like the North Star. I don't remember what it is. I feel like I'm saying Peter Pan stuff now, but then we got 4 of Wands, which is celebrations and usually a wedding. Stability. Knight of Pentacles, slow but steady. Loyal. The Moon, and then 7 of Wands. So the Moon is like things yet unseen, but it's also like things look completely different from, you know, a different perspective. Like if you're looking at the moon front, y'all, I can't speak. So like the Moon card, like things that the moon shines upon, things look different there than they do in the shadows, the unseen. But then we have the 7 of Wands, which is a card about setting boundaries and getting your defense mode up. So I'm kind of concerned here just because I don't know what's going on in your relationship. I'm concerned with the fact that, you know, we've got like really quick movement, and then all of a sudden we've got like 4 of Swords balancing and juggling. So I feel like the Knight of Pentacles symbolizes your relationship, like your person. But I also feel like you need to set boundaries. I feel like there needs to be more communication is what I'm feeling. I feel like things go really quickly, and then all of a sudden they kind of are up in the air. Like maybe like you make plans and then they fall through to communicate. I don't see anything negative here other than the moon. I feel like there's just a lot of insecurity is what I'm feeling. A lot of insecurity. mostly just because it is long distance, because you're juggling so much. But like, I don't see anything negative here. I don't see anything like, oh, you need to, break it off. I see you both needing to set some guidelines and some boundaries as to what you expect out of the relationship and what you both need to put in. So for instance, if you're always giving and he's always taking, there needs to be some boundaries put there. Like if you're always the one reaching out, like he needs to do some reaching out too. So there needs to be less juggling and more stability. Okay. I don't see this as a negative thing. I don't get any negative connotation. I just see you both needing to figure out how this is going to work, structure, things needing to be put into place in order for you guys to continue on, because there's too much insecurities, too much of the unknown. And I feel like you guys need to have more of an open dialogue in order to hammer these details out. So yeah, I feel like it's been a very quick moving relationship. And like you guys need to take a step back and like kind of give each other guidelines, give each other boundaries. This is what we're not going to do. Like, I need this from you. You need this from me. That sort of a situation, because with this Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you're both really loyal to each other. I feel like you're both dedicated to each other. But I feel like because of the long distance, there's that insecurity, and then there needs to be those boundaries to be set. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me scroll back down. Gemini. Okay, yes. I can't remember who's next. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Yes, I did see you, Gemini. Yes, I did. Okay. Got Kim. Okay, Teehee, where did you go? Okay. I was wondering if you asked Spirit. Oh, in your dream. Okay, let's see. I'm going to use the other deck for this. So we'll do Teehee, and then who was the next one? Someone wrote it for me. Elizabeth, I think, wrote it for me. Oh my gosh, scrolling on this thing is awful. Okay. Teehee. Okay. The dream. All right. I'm getting there. I'm sorry. Okay. King of Wands and King of Pentacles. Well, just by those two alone, yes. I think you should follow it. Hold on, let me see if I can get any more here. Nine of Wands, that is persistence, and Seven of Wands is boundaries. So I would say yes, but you need to make sure you have particular boundaries set up and set in place, and being persistent and being to like get back. Like if you get knocked down, like, or say somebody says no, it doesn't mean that's a no forever. It just means that particular opportunity was a no. Just keep going because of this Nine of Wands here. The King of Wands is a very passionate and creative person, and a leader in that. The King of Pentacles is a very generous person and is very money savvy, has made his own money. Like, think of him as like the CEO, but like a generous CEO. So I see this happening for you. I see that this could be a great thing. However, you're going to probably need to build up some thick skin, and that's a good thing. Just because you get knocked down doesn't mean you shouldn't get back up again. Tub thumping, Chumbawamba, nostalgic 1990s song for you. Whenever I see the Nine of Wands, that's automatic in my head. Seven of Wands, set clear boundaries. Queen of Swords, get out of your head about it. And then we have Page of Swords, which is always good news. This is also creativity and it's in there, creativity, but like good new ideas, new beginnings, that sort of a thing. But like there could be a great opportunity, good news coming your way. So get out of your head about it. Make sure you are okay with criticism and that sort of thing. Like, kind of get yourself ready for the no's, and know that there might be a few of them, but that doesn't mean that it's a no forever. It just means keep going. But always, always, always keep up your boundaries. Like, the download I got was, don't give away like your name. Like, so like, the scene, okay, probably not deep cut, but like, this is what I'm getting in my head. When, in Parks and Rec, when Tom was dealing with the lawyers about Tommy's Closet, and like he was talking with Ron about like, well, like I want to sell them, I'll just give them the business or whatever. But Ron was like, but don't give them your name, because your name is the most important part. Like, that's something that you shouldn't sell. Your name is your brand, type of a thing. So that's what I'm getting for whatever reason. Like, that's what I downloaded. I don't know why. If that relates, it relates. If not, that's the energy that I'm feeling, which is weird. But my mind just went directly to that. Bye, Liberius. Oh, thanks for hanging out. It was so good to see you. You are so welcome, Abby. Super chats. I don't know. Do I have, is that like an option? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Oh, Teehee, I'm so glad. I hope it helps. Yeah, keep going, because I don't see anything negative here other than like, just be persistent and don't sell your name. Your name is your value. So whatever this is, so like for instance, Tommy's Closet, you can give away the idea of it, just don't give away the name, because the name is always going to be important. And I just got chills. Okay. Let me see. Gemini Goddess, I think you were next. And then Peanut. I think that was it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Gemini, I think I see. Okay, Sweet Fur Baby is having some health concerns. Oh God, okay. You guys really want to wreck me tonight. Okay. I'm going to use the other, the unicorn deck. See what I can see. So this is like my third live. I don't know. I mean, I know of Super Chat, but I don't know if you can turn it on or off. I don't know anything about that. It wasn't like in the setup, so I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. Help a girl out. All right, let's see what I can see, Gemini Goddess. Let's see. Hopefully all good things. All right, something flew out. We've got, Again, Six of Cups with this. Four of Pentacles. I hope this is a good sign because this is what I'm hearing is stability, stable. Okay, Hierophant, that's interesting. So this is like tradition. It could also be like a teacher. I'm going to assume that this is going to be, because this is like the hierarchy, right? So this would kind of be like the Pope in the church, a leader. I would see this as a vet with this kind of reading. That's what I'm taking away from it. So hold on. And then we have the Emperor, planning, strategic, leader. Hold on, let me see. Let me see where this is going. Strength, okay. Good sign. Good sign. Compassion, inner strength. Hold on. It's a little similar to kitty cat reading, but not really. I'm hearing stable. Nine of Pentacles, that's a really good sign to see. Self-sufficient. Nine of Swords, that's your anxiety. That's your worry. That's not helping me, cards. You already knew about that. Okay, another four, so stable. So in my opinion, things are going to get better. I do see though with the Hierophant and the Emperor that if you have not already gone and see professional help for your fur baby, you need to. And it's a possibility that there are two people that like two opinions possible. But I'm seeing 2 4s here, so that tells me, like, that gives me hope that things are going to get better. King of Pentacles, yeah. Like, the epitome of health. So, what I'm seeing, this is what I'm getting from the cards that were given to me. I'm seeing you have the anxiety and the worry, which is natural. But I'm seeing 2 4s here. I've got the King of Pentacles. I've got another 4 with the Emperor. So, I mean, that is stable. So things will get better. I've got the Strength card. Get a second opinion if you need one. It's so similar to the kitty cat reading. But with this, I'm seeing a lot more of like things are going to be getting stable. So hopefully that helps. If you don't like the opinion or don't feel good about the first vet and you feel like you're not getting enough information, go to another one. But other than that, I don't see anything negative. So hopefully that resonated. Okay, so yeah, I would get a second opinion, or maybe do a little bit more research. But there's something about the Emperor here about like planning. Like like something to do with like giving you like a plan. Like this is the detailed plan about what we're going to do to make this work. Or like, for instance, like we were talking about with the surgery earlier, like a layout plan of like, okay, we're going to do this first, and then if this doesn't work or it doesn't get fixed, then we're going to move into this direction. Luxating patella. Ooh. I'm crossing my fingers for you. I don't see anything negative here. However, so what I'm reading for is your journey up until now. So what you're already doing up until now and everything should be, yeah. I don't see anything negative though. I mean, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. I think it'll be okay. I really do. I don't see any negative cards here other than the worry card. So just keep a lookout. Just keep a lookout. If you're not comfortable with your vet or you feel like something's off, always, always, always get a second opinion. Always, always, always go in and get whatever it is checked out. Okay. Mwah. Hope it helps. All right. And then last we have Peanut. Okay. Spirit guides are telling. Angel numbers. Oh. Do you see like a lot of 333 or 111? Oh, I'm shaking. I'm sorry. You're so welcome, Gemini Goddess. You're so welcome. Oh, Peanut! This is literally the spirit guide card. Like, guidance. Spirit guides, for sure. Hold on, let's see. They're like, I'm here, yeah. See what they have to say. Oh, that one jumped out. Change is afoot. Hi, the Vixen. How are you? So change is going to happen, or it's already been happening. We have also got Queen of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune. Okay, very interesting. Hold on. So the Tower is a big old change. So this is, you know, bringing down the building and then to rebuild. So I'm new to my spiritual journey and I'm seeing all the angel numbers. Okay. So they're coming and they're telling you that things are going to be happening for you. And things are going to be happening in a good way. Cycles are ending and they're beginning in a good way. This is like Wheel of Fortune. This is like destiny. This is fate. This is like good luck. Especially paired with the Queen of Pentacles. This is a very good sign. So Tower card is usually kind of like one of the quote unquote, you know, intimidating, scary cards that people don't like to see. But it just is like change. So I believe that they're coming and telling you like to prepare that things are going to be kind of chaotic for a bit, but it's all for your benefit. Hold on, let me see if I can get some more. Like all good things, all good things. Sometimes when we see the Tower come out, we're like, oh God, what the heck is going to happen now? Like, why do I gotta go through this again? But in my opinion, it's one of the most beautiful cards in the whole deck. Yeah, new beginnings. I think they're basically just telling you, like, prepare. Did I go in and out? They're basically telling you to prepare for change. Prepare for good change. The Nine of Swords, I think that's some anxiety about the change that might be happening. Okay, what change is this about? Like, what is this change? Give me more information, please. Whoop. Are you, like, switching careers? Are you planning on switching or changing things up? Because I'm getting a lot of pentacles here. Like, the big message that I'm getting is just be prepared. Like, yeah, Temperance is another, like, angel-y guided card. Moderation, too. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Okay. They're telling you to be prepared because, like, it's just happening and it's all good. So just to remember about guidance or not guidance, moderation. Jeez, you can tell I'm about ready to burn out here. Oh, little chihuahua. Oh, honey. So they're basically coming to you to tell you to be prepared. There's going to be this humongous change, that you are ready for it, that it might cause some anxiety in the beginning, or you might feel overwhelmed, but it's all good things, new beginnings, new things to help generate abundance. That's beautiful. Yeah, they're gonna start knocking down those walls. Yeah. It's very interesting how spirit does what they do, or, you know, source or universe, whatever you believe in. But Tower is a card of like almost fate in a way. It's more of like the bigger picture and like things that are not in your control. So when that happens, it's like, it's a huge, like, this is going to happen for you because you are meant to go down this path, or you were meant to go through this situation. So, and a lot of the times those Tower moments feel like chaos. They feel like, you know, the why me, the whole, like, everything is falling apart around me sometimes. I'll use this as an example. So like I had a job and I absolutely loved it. And, you know, I was planning on, you know, that was going to be my career. And then, but I was doing this as well. Like I was dealing with in tarot and my spirituality, and I was doing this on the side. And my Tower moment was completely out of my control. And it was like, we got the whole business it closed down. So that was like my aha moment of like, okay, well, like I'm doing this now, I guess. And so those Tower moments, you feel like, you know, everything is out of your control and chaos and but it brings you back to your center. It brings you back to the situation in the area where you need to be. So from what I'm seeing is you're getting these signs and you're seeing these angel numbers because those thoughts are already there, obviously, and they're telling you that this is the path that you are meant to take. So hopefully that resonates. I mean, temperance, moderation, balance. So hopefully you can balance that as well. But yeah, all good things, all good things. Okay. Was that the last one that I had on my list? You are so welcome. You are so, so welcome. I am glad to help you guys. Oh, yeah, it's tough. That is tough. All right, well, I think I got everyone. Hopefully I did. That I've told, but oh my gosh, we're now on to almost 2 hours. Oh my gosh, time flies, man. I love doing these things with you guys so much. Okay, so this is the plan. I'm going to figure out what's going on with my super chat, what that's all about, because now I'm curious. Not next Saturday. Video request, nails, card collection. All your video requests, if you have things, just post them in there's a post for the decks. There's a post for deck requests. If I have not done them already, put your request there in the community tab. What about nails? I got mine from Amazon. They were like $5. Card video. Oh, you're saying, I got you now, Peanut. Oh my gosh, I swear. Yes, anything like that, let me know. Thank you so much, Kim. Oh, I'm glad. You have a fantastic night too, and I will see you next time. So what I'm thinking is every other Saturday. So, but you know what? I am not opposed to doing this every Saturday. And honestly, just hanging out, we don't really have to look at a deck. We can just do readings and chill and have fun. We can have a beverage night. You are so welcome, Gemini. So it's up to you. If you guys like doing this every Saturday, then I'm down with it. Oh, thank you so much, Tiki. Oh my gosh. Okay, I could do that too, Peanut. I could totally do that. No problem. No problem. Okay, so I guess just this time, the 6 p.m., whenever I started, every Saturday, I guess we'll do that. I don't mind. We can just hang out, do readings, and have fun, and talk about our days and stories and all that stuff too. I love doing this. You guys are amazing, and I love each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like, this has been so fun, and I love it. And yeah, big happy family. So everyone, I guess, have a wonderful rest of your night. I am on TikTok. You can find me in TikTok. So on Sundays, I usually will do like this over there. For those followers over there that aren't over here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know how to, like, it doesn't give me a option. So I don't know. Like, it doesn't have, like, maybe it's because I'm on my phone. I don't know. But yeah, so we'll do that. If you want on Sundays, I'm over there on TikTok, like I said. However, not tomorrow. But everyone have a amazing rest of your night. Happy Easter if you celebrate Easter. Happy Zombie Jesus Day if you celebrate that. And with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video or on next Saturday. Thank you guys so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you all, and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye.